Well, hello everyone. This is just trying to play it, and we are back with. Let me say the name right because there's so many different simulators out there, and I think this is called Recycling Center Simulator. Okay, but let's make sure. Recycling Center Simulator. That's what that says. So we are back with this, and I kind of don't remember where I left off. I'm sorry. Let me just look around. It looks like we've got some contracts that we're trying to do. Glass. We got some glass stuff. Where's my glass? Which one is? Oh, look at this. Look at it. Look at this mess. Okay, let's just start off by getting this stuff up, and let's just stack this the right way, cause this is not right. This is not right. This is the glass dust, I think it is. Yeah, this is the glass dust. This is going to be stacked accordingly. Um, I mean, I know the pallets take a certain amount, but obviously sometimes you can't do that. So let's move this one too. Now, the good thing, like I said, I think in the last one, is that we don't have to worry about having to pay for pallets or having not enough pallets or whatever the case is. Because I think that would make a difference with this game. Developers, please don't do that to us. I didn't say it so that we could now have problems with the pallets. The reason why I said it was because I love it, and I think everyone else loves it. If we had limited pallets, it would put us in a situation. I think it would put, yes, a bigger challenge on the game, but it would also put an unnecessary challenge, I think, in the game. And usually, and I hate to say it, usually, I guess when people do this, they have enough pallets. They probably have more than enough pallets. So I'm not saying for that to be anything extra. But what I am saying is it is absolutely freaking wonderful to have it. Okay, so there's 60 of them right there. That'll do one, almost two of those jobs. And I think this is how we're going to do everything. I'm not going to just pre make a lot of stuff just because I happen to have that stuff available. I think I'm going to go according to the contracts. I do need to sell some stuff on the market though, because I have not been doing that. And I probably need to do it in order to, I don't know, get better reputation or something like that to help our reputation go up a little quicker. But I will address that as time presents itself. Now we have 95 of these things. So you can't tell me we can't do all of those. We can do two of them. We can do the two that are due quicker. So let's do the ones that we only have 2 days for. So we get back on the computer here. We look at our contracts. It's going to be under here. This one has 2 days, deliver that. This one has 2 days, deliver that. Reputation has gone up nicely. We're almost at level 5. We're going to need some more press paper, sawdust, and glass dust. Don't need that much glass dust, so what are we looking at with plastic? See, I don't like doing, we can't do the bottles yet anyway. I don't like doing when they ask us for two different things like that. So the other thing we can do, we've only got $1,200, and I say only. Let's go up and go to sleep. Now, what did the day bring? This right here, I hate to say it, I don't care about what it says we did on a daily basis. Mainly because we've obviously spent money on stuff. You know, we spend money on equipment, we spend money on a lot of things. So it does not matter if we don't make a profit every day. But what does matter to me is that I'm able to continue to do things. Now, the scrap deals. I know some people probably play this to where they look for certain scrap, they say no to other scrap. I don't do that. I get everything that they have available that I can handle. And if I can go get it, then I go get it. Okay, so that's just me because right now You don't, we have a lot of different things that we haven't tapped into yet. So I'm like, well, why not go and get this stuff and kind of wait until we're able to get there? I don't bargain with them that bad, I don't think, because most times we're already getting this stuff for a decent price. We're not paying an astronomical amount of money. Now, yes, the concept of paying for someone else's waste is a little odd, but let's just face the fact. It's what happens nowadays to a certain extent, but still, let's offer them 50. So you ain't even come down at all. What about 55? Let's see how far you go down here. 66. That's a little bit further down. Let's just cut the chase and hit you with the $60. There we go. $60 for that, and then they've got 117. I'm gonna do now. Technically, like I said, you could easily just accept it for what it is, because the price is. I mean, there's nothing that we're saving a few bucks here and there. I saved enough to pay for my employees that day. That's about it. Okay. We've got a paper order, which is more lucrative. We've got this plastic order. Got 48 of these bad boys. We might do that. I don't think I have the. Let me think real quick. I don't think I have the. I don't have this machine yet, do I? Let me see. No, no, no. I got the machine. Yeah, I got that machine. Let's see what we got on it. Hardly any wood. I'm only missing one machine. It's pretty good when you think about it. I'm only missing one machine. So I think we could do. I think that's the metal one that I'm missing. So just a moment. Let's take a look at these contracts. All right. So let's look at what we have here. Contracts. Okay, this one we can't do yet. We've already established that. This one we probably could. And we're going to pick up some plastic. Plus, we have 4 days. So I think we can get that. We're going to start at 600. It's high, but they might say, hey, yeah, we can do it now. And they're not feeling that. 550. This bargaining and stuff, honestly, this part I would rather do than bargain for the other stuff. Um, Bargaining for a higher dollar amount that they're going to pay me for it makes sense to me. But bargaining for, how much I'm going to pay you for your scrap or whatever, the price is already right. 376. I don't even see why I bother to argue because I'm going to do it anyway. So that's fine. That's fine. You want to be a little stickler for that. Stickler for that. Okay, glass. This one has 2 days. Mm. We just did a bunch of glass, and we still need to get some more glass. If we have to, we'll do this one first, because we're only 13 off of this one, so we can do that. So let's see if we can get 550 for this. Let me not start so high, and let me just see if we can get 470 is good. Let's go down to 525. Yes, that'll work. That covers basically all we're doing is covering what we spent earlier. I'm tempted to try to get this one too, but I'm gonna wait on that one. I'm gonna see what we end up with today. Now we're starting out kind of late. I probably should have done those afterwards, which I'm gonna start doing. This one has a lot of glass, so that helps us. This one has a little bit of everything, and this one has some of, just no glass. no matter. So it's cool the way that that is, though. Uh, I think maybe after a day or so of this in game, we're probably going to start hiring someone and send them to where we may not want to go or where we've been already and kind of don't care if they go get it or not. Some of these places, though, are, pretty cool. I like to see the different areas that they send us to and what they come up with as far as, the types of scrap that we get. Like I said, some of it makes no sense, but it's not supposed to make sense all the time. Like these bottles, this stuff here, yes. This, I don't know why it's here. This, don't know why it's here. Um, but at the same time, do we really have to know why it's here? No, we do not. No, we don't. We just need to know that we need to remove it. And by removing it, we are going to get paid some money for it. I personally, I don't know about anyone else, but I personally have not seen a recycling center in action. So this actually is kind of cool to see someone's view of what a recycling center is. What is that more? No, it's not. I thought it was. But it's kind of interesting to see someone else's viewpoint of what these recycling centers do. And I think it's pretty cool that they have this idea of it. And who knows, wherever they are, this may be how the recycling center works. I don't know. Like I said, I've never seen it work. I've never gone to a recycling center. I've always wanted to know if it's possible to make money off of recycling. It didn't seem like it would be from my vantage point, but I don't have the machines to break these things down even further. So it's pretty nice when you play these games. And I know you guys are, some of you are probably already playing this game or whatever and playing other games. But it's really nice to see someone else's perspective on things. And that's what these games kind of give me is a perspective on how this person sees, what it is the game is doing, how they see or maybe even how they think it should be as opposed to how it really is. So I always thank developers for creating these games to, allow us some time to, see what you're thinking, get into your mindset, and to be able to see how things may be different in your country as opposed to our own country. We may not be in the same country. And from what I can tell, most times with these video games, we're not. I'm usually in the United States, and it's usually someone from a different country doing it. Yay! We opened up two new areas, one company, and we can do a trash collector. This is wonderful news, everyone. We can send someone out, we can get more stuff, because that's really what it's all about. We can get more of this stuff. Now, from what I understand, we've got to be careful with, I think each person that we can get can only go grab so much or something. So I've got to look into that and see. Um, but that's great. We probably won't do that until maybe the morning in this game. But until then, we can at least bask in the glow that we are level 5 and that we can do it soon. Because all of these contracts and stuff, we're going to have to be able to, go get some serious stuff. Because I like doing contracts. I like doing as many contracts as possible. And I love having them work. Now, what I try to do, like I said, is I try to have the contracts working in the evening because, like, I think the game stops at a certain time. The time stops at a certain time. So I like to have those contracts working. And then while I'm doing other stuff, we've got those machines running. Now, I always question too, and I'm questioning myself, will I ever have two sets of those machines running? I might. Would I ever have just the generic version of the machine. Like for instance, the very first machine that very first piece of it that you get just takes your raw materials and turns it into whatever. So I do wonder if I'm gonna have to use one of those as well. But that's just my mind kind of thinking I might have to. Pretty cool. I mean, I still say, still some stuff in here that we should probably have access to. But, maybe as we get bigger, like our reputation goes higher, it'll start opening up more items and hopefully they're bigger items that we get as opposed to the little ones, which, I don't mind either one. It's either way, it's helping us fulfill our quota. There we go. And I like to 100 complete each of these. Now, there's going to come a time, and I'm going to tell you right now, because I know my future self. Um, I'm not going to want to go look for a small little piece of metal or a small little piece of wood because it's the last thing that I have to get. I didn't see it after I ran around the place 2 or 3 times. Sometimes that won't happen. I'll just leave the damn thing there and just say forget it, and I just won't get the reputation that I get from that particular place. I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to try to maximize everything. I want to try to get as much rep as possible, but in that case, missing out on 10 reputation points is probably not going to do too much. Um, and I'm not going to be running around like a construction site looking for these things. And I'm seeing some lag, so that means that I probably don't have as much space on my computer as I think I do. Or I've got too many outside windows up, which is probably more likely the case. I usually close out of everything that I'm doing before I record. In this case, I don't think I did that. I don't think I did that. So I do apologize if you guys experience any kind of lag. I'll try to fix it for the next one. But let's see, we have a bunch of paper and plastic, it looks like, in this one, which I'm here for it because this is plastic, but you keep rolling. And it's a lot of paper cups. Looks like, see, and it makes sense with some of this. Like the plastic. This looks like, like it's a guitar. Who just has a random guitar? Oh my goodness, I did not see that happening. Who has a random guitar just sitting around? Oops, should have done that one. Hold on. That's how that stuff happens. It starts rolling and it doesn't stop until it gets to the other side, and then the next thing you know, you're looking for it and you have no idea where it went, and then you're sitting up there running around like a maniac trying to find this thing because you want to complete this area and move on to another one, and it's just crazy. Okay, lock picking. Yay! Now, I hate to say it, but the lock picking reminds me of what the heck is that game? Gas Station Simulator. I think that was the first place where I saw this type of lock picking. And I'm not mad at it because it made sense. It was easier than some of them. And I found it very, you could learn it real quick. So I wasn't mad at it. I really wasn't. I didn't mind it. Now, all the times it was telling me to do it, I need a crowbar. Yeah, see, this would have paid for a lot, but that's fine. We were able to lockpick it. We'll get the crowbar next time. I don't remember what level we get the crowbar. We can check that when we get back, though. So let's chuck these things in here. I believe, is this my last location or do I have one more? Try not to do too many bags. There we go. And and we closed that up. That was it. So that didn't take that long. We left almost at 12. We did 3 locations just that quick. So now we're gonna let our guy here go ahead and do that. Now let's look at some expansion. I'm stuck. Let's look at the expansions and see if we can't do something there. That's only 600. I think we should. And then that's going to be another 600. I think after we start doing some of these contracts, we'll do both of these. I wanted to do both of these. So there's one expansion. Let's see what that looks like. Now, like I said, I'm trying not yeah. Yeah. I see what it did here. Over here is really, you can see the extra area over here and back here. Yeah. That's a good amount of expansion for your first one. I have to admit that. It really is. I mean, some places you get an inch, 2 inch, 2 feet. This is a lot of space here. So yeah, that's going to be great. And then this is going to be moved. So I'm thinking what I wanted, which is what I said, the machines will go from this side to that side because it just makes sense. You're coming from over there, putting stuff in here, it's spitting it out that way, and then you're putting it into the storage over here. So it kind of works. It's not a perfect solution, but I think it's ideal. I think it makes sense. So okay, let me help this guy out. I should hire another one of you. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna go look at the workers and stuff and see. First, let's see if we can get a crowbar. What would it be under store equipment? We're not there yet. It's in the next level. So we're at 5. It's at 6, and then we also get this recycling container. So that's fine. Upgrades, bigger garbage bags. We definitely will be doing that. So this machine is the only one I don't have, and it's 800. I don't think we have enough in contracts just for one night to do that, but we will be looking into it. I forget this is wrong. Staff. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. We could get another sorter. This guy is really good. 5 second sorting speed, dude. And he only costs 28 a day. We we piss off $28 a day easily. I mean, come on. I think he would be great. Um, because I am gonna start having some of them sort. There's no reason to fire the other guy. Um, there really isn't. If I hire him today, I'm gonna have to pay him today. So I'm gonna wait. So level 7, we can get a trash collector. So that's not bad. Now, I'm hiring him now. $28 a day. We're only paying $43 a day for our people. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So, if we wanted to really do some damage, we could, but I think we're doing well enough to where we don't have to do that. We don't have to um, get that. Now, should I go sort this myself? I think so. I think today I will. Well, no, I've got my guy over here. Let's just see him in action. Go ahead, hit it, dude. The other guy's blocking you. What's wrong with you? There it is. That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. Look at that go. That is crazy. And just like that, it's all sorted. 6.5 in wood, 48.6 in paper, 24.4 in plastic, 33.4, and 80.7 metal for a machine that I don't even have. Okay, well, what did I just grab? Oh, duh, it's green. Okay, so we've got a glass one that we need to do. We've got a wood one that we need to do. We've got everything except for basically metal. So let's take all of this and just start it up. And now, I didn't ask this in the beginning, and I apologize. How are you guys doing? What is going on in your neck of woods? What are you guys into? What are you planning on doing? I don't. By the time this comes out, um, it'll be Friday, probably afternoon ish, maybe evening. So, what are you guys planning on the weekend? Are you watching football? I am an avid football fan, and that's American football. I watch it every chance I get. I even watch college football. I just love it. I absolutely love the sport. It's very exciting to me. It's very exciting. Okay, so on this one, we've got only 29. What do we have left? This one we can do. So we're gonna need 49. We got 29. I think we'll get some more glass in time. So what I'm going to do here, once again, is I'm gonna let it run 100. Now I'm not gonna do that all the time, but I could and then get rid of it and then go ahead and work the other stuff. Dang, that did not come out to be a lot at all, did it? Two, four, six, seven. Oh, look at the paper. Look at the paper going nuts. Oh, hold on. Let's just start getting this on the thing. I kind of can't wait until I can get the robots because, from what I understand, the robots help you go and put this stuff up over there, so you can just mark it or something, and then the robots actually grab it and go and put it into designate. I think I have to designate areas for certain things. So I actually can't wait until that happens. Oh, this was perfect. This is crazy. Let's take this. Let's take this over here out of the way. I really don't care how I put it either, as you can see, because it's in and it's gone. I mean, it's not staying here that long. It's temporary. It's taking up temporary real estate. So I'm not gonna worry about it. I've got 68 of those. Probably could do another one. I'm gonna go and see what kind of contracts we have for that. Okay, I didn't start any plastic. So let's get that going. Let's just run a full production of it. And then let's get these stacked up. These stack pretty high. 60 on a pallet is pretty high. I don't have 60 though. Well, that did all it could do. Okay, now let's take this over here. Bumping into stuff. And let's just push it kind of over here-ish. Now, I should be able to finish the glass dust, not both of them. But I'll finish the one that is coming up sooner, like the 2 day one. The sawdust one, I'm a little concerned about that. I need 13 more. I need to find out. I'm hoping that there's some wood scrap for tomorrow, which there should be. I don't anticipate there never not being any kind of certain scrap. It just may not be as much of it. And that's what I'm thinking is going to end up happening. Okay, the plastic one, boom. And we take this and we grab this bad boy. This actually is not that bad either. I thought it was going to be a pain in the butt to keep moving this, But when you start getting so much of it, I can see how this could be a pain. So we could do most of our stuff. And then we'll just have extra plastic and stuff sitting around. Do I have any? Yeah, I got a pallet of this sawdust over here. So there's already 17 over there. And then I have another 7. Yeah, I should be able to find enough to finish that off, I think. Even if it's a couple of them that have small amounts, I could still probably piece that together. So let's take you and get you over here. And I'm not, as you can see, I'm not stacking it any kind of way in particular. I just want to get it kind of done and get it over there because it's being, like I said, it's gonna be sold. It's taking temporary real estate over here. So I am not concerned about how it's sitting in my storage. Now I would like to put more than just that on there, but still, they're gonna be gone. I'm gonna wait though and put the rest of whatever batch this says. It's got 4 left from my original 100. Well, obviously we're gonna do as many as we can to get this one done. But let's see. Let's see what contracts we can. Let's do these tonight. Okay, contracts taken. This one we can. Let me see. This one has a day left. This is one of the ones we want to deliver. So get that out of here. Plastic. This has 4 days left, but we can do it now. So let's get that one out of here. What else is there? The glass. This one has 2 days left. So we'll get that out of here. Yeah, look at that. Just like that, we are level 6. We can open up the crowbar, which we definitely will do. Let's see what kind of metals we can get in on. We don't have that machine. It's 800. I need all of the machines. I really do. And as soon as I get that machine, I can do a couple of these deals right now. I have the metal to do it. Um, you know what? What do you guys think? I think we should do it. I think we should do it. But first things first, we need to buy the crowbar. Okay. And then I am thinking I want this, but I'm gonna wait for that. At first I didn't know what this was gonna do. I really didn't. But I realized this is passive materials. Like you sit this out in a certain spot uh, at our factory, and people will come and drop off their waste. So it helps us, honestly. This I want to do, but can I do this and the machine and then negotiate for scrap deals during the day? I don't think I can. I don't think I'll have enough. Yes, and I don't have any place to go to get any, so I have to make sure we're still doing scrap deals because this needs to go out here. So, what do I do? I think what I do, here's what I do. I'm going to buy the metal machine now. So let's buy that machine. Because I can't wait to get into these. Oh my god, I can't wait to get into the stage 2 machines. I really can't wait to get into the stage 3. But that's level 12. These I can get into now, but I don't have enough money yet. And I'm just going to go in order and just grab them. But that's after. I think I want to expand the machine area before I do that. So let's just go ahead, grab this metal machine, and we'll have some money left over for tomorrow to negotiate some deals. And then we will hit it Cause I've got so much metal sitting over here. Oh hell, I didn't mean to throw it. It was that I don't know why I do it, but I click sometimes and it just doesn't. It's weird. Okay, so I have you facing the right way. I'm gonna put you here. Okay, I think that's good enough for right now. This is a little cramped, so I'm gonna move these. I didn't want to move them, but I think I have to move them. The problem is as you can see, the metal machine is blocking the other machine. So you know what? I think I'm gonna move that. Let's see. Let's move this. I might move it here. Maybe I can move you like this for now. I just want you in this is a temporary spot for this machine. It's not gonna sit here. So this and this is gonna clash. So I don't need to do them both at the same time, I don't think. But let's take this. There's 12.1 kilograms in here. I'm gonna do a run of 100 of these. And we'll just see what we get there. So let's run that. And then let's go over here and pick this one up. This one I think had 80 something. 80.7. So we've got 92 point what 8. So we can almost do a full run of this, which is pretty nice. Okay. Now let's get the pallets out. I don't know how many 24 of these. We're going to need multiple pallets. Get some other ones out. Put you like right there. Okay. So while that's running, we know we have about 90 something of those. So let's just go and make some deals, some contracts for these. Let's see. Let's start with the highest ones, or the one that, yeah, start with the highest. The, for 48 of them, they want. Okay. So let's see if we can get that up to about $600, which will almost pay for one of the machines I just bought. Let's do 575. Five. Okay. I am going to cut it at 560. They should accept that. Yes. 560 is good. So that's good. This one has a day. One has okay. Let's do this one. We're gonna do all of them, but I like to finish them, like I said, according to when they're due. 360. Can we get 500 out of this? Can we? Huh? 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 Please, please, can we? 430. Okay, that's a good bump up from where he was. I think we can get 475. Yeah, we're good with 475. That's a whole nother hundred and some odd dollars, so that's fine. What else we've got here? Should we do this one? We might as well. We might as well. 276. I like 400. Okay, I like 375 then. What do you like? Mm, okay, 350 it is. And I think they'll accept that one. There we go. Okay, so we have some contracts that we can fulfill right now. Let's go fulfill these contracts up. Oh, look at this mess. Look at this mess. Oh my goodness. And I set a pallet over there and it's been smothered. Oh, 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 oops. I didn't do it. But you know what? Like I said before, being able to put these things up here like that is absolutely satisfying. I mean, not having to, keep pressing certain buttons or things like that makes it so much easier to, handle this stuff. So I absolutely love it, and I don't mind doing it. Am I good at it? Obviously not, as you can see me maneuvering here. Okay, so that gives me 24 of those. And then, okay, I just stuck myself over here. Okay, let's get these up on this pallet. And then let's grab this one. I love the way that it just grabs it like that, even though it shouldn't. I want to go in this way. I'm kind of blocking myself in. So I am going to take this a little further over here. Set that over there. So I've got 48 of them in there. I'm probably going to have 3 pallets and some change in here. So we should be able to do 2 of these tonight, and then the other one we should be able to do possibly tomorrow, depending upon what the prospects look like. Okay, that's that one. Pallet over here. And just a few more. This pallet can still sit here for a minute. This one has 20, 24. I'm gonna put both of them over here. I'm not so concerned, I don't think, about them being full, but I'm not gonna put just one on each pallet or nothing like that. I just want to, whatever run I've done, I want to get all of that in here. There we go. We got 72 of those. So it looks like we can do almost at 90. We can do the one that's 1 day and the one that's 2 days. So we can get that done. Okay, I think I'm stuck. How did I do that? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. There we go. I've seemed to find ways to get stuck. I tell you, all this space, and I box myself into a corner here. Okay, so let's get this over here. Yeah, because like I said, we were going to have 92 of them, and we do. We've got a little bit left in there. I'm going to leave this like right here, though. Okay, that's not bad. I'm going to take this and probably leave it here. Okay, I mean, I'm good with this. We don't have that much left in here. Nope. We don't have that much left in a lot of these. We pretty much empty them. So let's go and do these two contracts. And then, let's see, the one that's 1 day is 42. So we do that first. The one that's 2 day is 560. We'll do that. So we got a little more money going. Now, in this case, are we able to get, we just got the expansion. Are we able to increase the machine area? I think we should because we're anticipating buying those other machines. But we're also anticipating getting another employee to go and help us get some more of the waste in there. So here's what we're going to do. Let's expand this area. Okay. Now let's go over here and redo all of these. Let's start with this one. I need this one to go over here, but I need space like right there so that I can walk between them. Same with this guy. And we're gonna put you, I think I have enough room to go across. Are you crooked? No, you are not crooked. Here. Okay. So that way I can just boom, 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 come this way. And then I still have space. Because that's what it's all about. You need space to do all of this. Well, can I put two machines over there? I can't hardly see stuff on it. Lined up. It's probably not going to be lined up, so some of you will get upset. But I honestly do not even care. Um, I am trying to just get it functional. I don't think there's any cosmetics involved in this sort of thing. Bam. Yes, I can get the 5 over there. I keep clicking on the wrong thing. Okay, here we go. And you will go here. Now we have all 5 machines. Yeah, they're not lined up. Oh, you're a lot smaller anyway. So I'm good with that. Yeah, I'm good with that. Okay. So we have all 5 machines. And now when we add the other ones, this is more than enough space for the additional things. I think most people probably set theirs up that way because, especially with the first expansion. So I think we should go to sleep and do one more day. And then we have a new area that we can possibly open up. So I am looking forward to that. Yes, we lost $168. But we made 200 something the day before, so we're still ahead. We're still on house money. We're on house money, everyone. It's funny how they add the snoring and stuff in there. I guess that's normal for people to just snore. Okay, first things first is we need to find some scrap deals. Any scrap deal that's here, I'm taking it, and I'm letting you know that right now. This should help me with my wood problem. 18% should do it, but I'm grabbing all of these, all of them. Okay, there's no reason for me to pick and choose. I'm gonna say that so many times. There's no reason for me to pick and choose. I'm grabbing all of it. I'm not just grabbing little by little. I'm grabbing everything, and I'm going to get it. $100. Yeah, that's a good deal. Okay, this one, same thing. $100. 110. How about that? Yes. I don't remember what the stars mean on here. I guess it's better deals or is bigger. The waist is higher. I don't know what it means honestly. This is a lot of plastic between the two of these. 75% of this is plastic. So that's what, like 40 something, 40 kilograms at least of plastic here, and this is 65% plastic. That's like another 22 or something. That's a lot of plastic, but I'm here for it. Like I said, I am here for it. Let's try 65 on this one. Um, let's try 70. I should have hit her with 75 because she would have taken it, but I ended up getting it for less than I wanted. Okay, last deal of the day. 157 is what they want. Um, we're gonna try 100 again. 125. There we go. I won't regret it. I love it when they say that. Okay, are we gonna look at contracts right now? No, we're not. We're gonna go out and grab all of this stuff. Hey guys, just I'll be right back. Have some work for you when I get back. This one is probably one of the closest ones to being even like the tutorial was. Usually, like I said, you just, as you guys saw, you don't get them that close together. It's like you have them so far apart that it's just not even, it's sometimes you don't get certain scrap. Sometimes, you just get two types of scrap. It's just I love the randomness of it. I really do. So there. All right. Now, this guy can go out here. Let's start from the right and work our way to the left. Anything that's glowing is getting got. The funny thing about that phrase I just said, I said the same thing while I was playing 7 days. I said anything that's glowing is getting got. 7 days is, I don't know how many, if you know 7 days or have heard of it. Some people don't play survival games, so you wouldn't be in that genre, and I completely understand. But 7 days to die is a survival game where obviously you got zombies, because that's usually what it is. There's usually zombies after you or trying to eat you or whatever the case is. But they glow sometimes because they're radiated or whatever the case is, and then some of them have like glowing eyes or whatever. And we were playing it one. I was playing it with a few of my group, and we were going into we were it was at night. We were going to do a restore power, which is only done at night. They only let you do it at night because obviously it's restore power. Um, and doing it at night makes it a little harder because if you set your settings, if you keep the settings a certain way, at night the zombies run at you or they sprint at you or whatever the case is. But they're stronger, a little bit stronger. They're quicker, so you could easily get overrun by the zombies. So anyway, we were going to do that, and I said before we went in, anything that glows is gonna get got. And a couple of people laughed about it or whatever, a little chuckle, what have you. But the thing is I know that's not the proper phrase. It's not the proper way to say it, but it just sounded right at the time. It's like when you watch probably some of these gangster movies or something like that. They're not gonna say it the English grammar or whatever you want to call it. It's not gonna be said properly, and I don't understand why people assume that it's going to be like that all the time. I'm not taking a math, I mean a English test, so I'm not gonna always say the things. If I'm at work, I speak a certain way. I try to watch my language and I try not to curse and things like that. But if I'm with friends or whatever, they know this is how I am, this is what I do. But just because I'm at work doesn't mean that I'm not myself. But anyway, I said, whatever's glowing is gonna get got. And it's the same thing in here. If it glows, it's about to get got, which means I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna do something with it. But in the game, it means they're gonna die. Just those two pieces covered those. Wow. But I mean, sometimes, you gotta let certain things like that slide. I mean, I used to be notorious about correcting people's grammar online or like their spelling or something. Now, don't get me wrong, there comes a time when sometimes people just don't care. They just don't care. They just don't, you know, it's just not a thing. When you're sending a text message to a friend and you don't care about your spelling or whatever, that's fine. And I'm not saying that that's a problem unless your friend has a problem with it or unless you butcher it so bad to where now your friend does not understand what you were saying. And I think that's the worst part of it. Or it's so obvious that you may have messed that up, you didn't even take an effort to try and fix it. So lots of times when people send emails and stuff, I notice that they don't take the time to read their own emails. I have done that a few times myself, but to a certain extent, you know, it's okay to a certain extent because, like I said, it happens to everyone. But when you blatantly just don't give a damn about what you're putting, in writing and stuff like that, it makes people wonder if you ever knew how to spell it, and why is your spelling so damn bad, But in a business setting, okay, I know we're in a different era or a different type of, mindset sometimes. But in a business setting, when you're doing documents, like documents that are professional documents, it makes sense for you to spell things properly, for things to sound right. These are professional legal documents. That was 170 bucks. That was pretty good. But these are professional legal documents. So why wouldn't you take the time to make sure that what you're putting out there um, is correct? So when I see it at work, it bothers me. And if someone sees that I've done it and have not corrected and don't correct me, it bothers me. It's weird, I know, but I feel like in a business setting, if I were to write up a contract and this contract had so many spelling errors, had so much grammatical errors, it just was not, professional. It doesn't look professional to me. That's how I feel about it. But what happens if my misspellings and stuff gave it a different meaning? By me misspelling words so bad, it looked like I was saying one thing as opposed to another. You don't want that kind of thing. And that's why I tell people, that's why I used to do it online. I don't do it online anymore. But at work, I still do it. And I tell people, do it for me too. Help me out because it helps me out. They're thinking, oh, I'm tricking. No, you're not saying that I'm stupid. You're not saying that I'm, inferior. What you're saying is, hey, I noticed that you made a mistake here. And that's it. It's not a big deal. We all do it. We all make mistakes. We're all human. Last I checked, zombie apocalypse hadn't hit us yet. So, you know. All right. Is this the first time we're here? Yeah, construction site. Like I said, I don't want to be running around like a maniac missing anything on this stupid construction site. So we're going to take this as slow as possible and we're going to try to cover every little nook and cranny. The good thing about the construction site though is it's not one big open space. It is a bunch of spaces and you could easily segment it like here. This is one segment that we cover everything. Yes. Now we move on. In here, did we cover everything? Yes. Now we move on. And we toss that out there. Okay, trash bag is full. Lovely. Push that out there. Boom, boom. See, I wish you can get this stuff. I don't know what this is. Look like cement or whatever. But this is wonderful. If I was playing 7 Days to Die and I saw that, I would be in heaven with all this cement. And then this thing. This could break down to some sort of metal or what have you, couldn't it? I think it could. But I would love to be able to have this kind of a site in 7 days. I don't know, but that's great. But I like having these, the detail that they're putting in this is kind of cool. Just to show you what it is and stuff like that. So I missed that. Grab it. This looked like it was something, but it's not. Everything in here, yes. First floor should be, this is kind of cute. First floor should be done, but I need to check, make sure nothing's behind anything. Okay, upstairs we go. How many floors we got? I think three. Looks like on this. I just turned on the flashlight. For what? Okay. Beauty of the construction site is this. You can toss stuff like that. Now, there was one time, and I was pissed off, but I had tossed a tire, I think, because like I said, I had tested the game first and played a little bit, got some reputation levels just to see, how things work. But I had tossed a tire out of here, and the way the tire landed, it landed underneath the truck tire, and I was not able to pick it up. So it made it so that I didn't finish that site, but I was not about to sit up here because once you get in the truck, you're gone. You're leaving the area, so it's not like you can move the truck up a little bit and then you can grab it. So that pissed me off, and I ended up not finishing the site. So I was a little mad about that, but it didn't stop me from playing the game. It wasn't a game changer. And like I said, just having one or two things that you don't get is not going to be a game changer for me either. But I would be pissed off because I want as much reputation as possible, especially in the beginning. Toward, like I think once I get the three machines, um, the tier three machines, the reputation I think takes care of itself. I mean, it's gonna take care of itself anyway. But I don't need every little bit of reputation. Like the extra that you get for actually going and sorting everything. That begins to take time. So it's like now you're sitting out there and playing, even though the time may have stopped in game, you're still sitting there spending time trying to sort through that stuff. So that's why I had, you know, one of my guys sort through it because it's like I'm not gonna sit up here and be doing all that. And then for the amount of extra that you get, it it kinda, I wouldn't say it's not worth it because every little bit does help, but it's not as worth it as you may think. So let's see, have I gotten everything that needs to be got? I think I have. So once we get this stuff in here, we will notice. Okay, that finishes the glass waste. I don't know, from the construction site, I expect a lot of everything, honestly. Metal, glass, wood, plastic, but, it's random, like I said, so I'm not going to worry about it. Bam, and last bag over here. Bam, there we go. And the last paper waste is in there. There we have it. We are rocking it and rolling. And the last place that we have to go to is this one where they've got plastic, wood, glass, metal, but no paper. Some of these places you realize you've been to before. You're coming back and forth to them, but you're obviously getting different quantities of things, different percentages and stuff. So it's not. At first, I was like, why am I going from the same place to the same place? It makes sense. We're unlocking new areas as our reputation goes up. Um, so that makes a difference. Then you can get some of the, I guess, bigger stuff. Then you open yourself up to some of the other goodies, the hidden stuff that's around here. So I'm not upset with it at all. Okay, let's. Every time I always start outside, try to make sure I got everything out here. There was one point I thought where outside didn't even show me anything. You know what? Let me grab this. Boom. Boy, you gotta love this crowbar now. I mean, it's just free money. This is just, it pays for itself. That's another 170. I paid what for the crowbar? 600, I want to say. The crowbar pays for itself. It has to be after three of them, you're close. But the fourth one, is the one that pays. So, but that's not that far off. It doesn't take that long for you to get to that. And what I really do like also is sometimes you get extra little trash or whatever in some of these hidden places. Like in here, there's probably some extra little trash. Now that doesn't excite a lot of people, but we're recyclers. So anything extra that we get that can make us a little extra money is very much exciting. I think this is one of the few times we ever went this late trying to pick up stuff. But like I said, I'm not upset about that. I think we've gotten what, three of these, or has it been four yet? I'm not counting. Oh, I waited too long. There we go. There we go. Another 170. So, but like I said, I don't think I've done as many of those yet to cover my costs, but it's coming. It's definitely coming. Alright, now let's go over in this other section and then we should be done. Start over here. Now I can probably turn on the flashlight. I'm gonna try not to get the big stuff too soon, unless it's in my way. Didn't realize that was the big stuff. Okay, plastic crates, you know, pieces of drawers, which ironically do make sense. Okay, come on, tire. Just get you out of there. Get you out of here. Okay, you go in, you go in. Toys and stuff. Newspapers. Buckets. Crate. This one is intact though. So we should get a little bit more. I think it gives you a little more plastic than obviously that one. I'm okay with. Good. Alright, I think we have everything. Give it a once over. I don't see anything glowing except for this stuff. This is one of the things about having the bigger stuff though. You can't obviously get multiples or whatever like that, but only carry one at a time, but the bigger stuff gives you more of whatever material that it is, and it helps you to reduce the number of garbage bags. Um, but at the same time, can it fit? That's what matters. Can it fit? Sometimes this stuff goes in and falls out, does not find a home, but not in this case. So I'm missing some metal. See, I hate that. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. Where am I missing metal? There it is. It slid. See, and that's what happened when I threw it over here. So it started roaming, and now that's what happens. So let's return to the factory. We'll have our guys start unloading. We might help them a little bit. We might. But I think level 7 is the one that said that we were going to do um, the new employee. This still has 27. I doubt if we're going to get any of the second machines anytime soon. So we'll run another run of all of this. And then the thing is, guys, I don't like having too much stuff laying around for nothing. Um, I like I can let it accumulate, and then like in the machines, and then use it. But I don't like having the stuff just accumulate for nothing really. Can't see. I'm gonna end up having one of the guys, do the sorting. There's a lot of stuff, and I would be all day trying to do this just to get a few extra kilograms of trash. I might hire another trash collector. Well, not another trash collector, another sorter eventually. I like putting people to work. I like giving them jobs. I'm gonna help you guys just a little bit. Nobody's saying that I'm one of those who just sits in the office all day and don't do anything. So let's close that up. Which one are you? Yep, go sort the waste. And once he's done, we'll load all the machines, fulfill our contracts that we have right now, see if we can get some more. Let's see, 23.9, that's great because we need only a little bit more, 39, 93 kilograms of plastic, 32 of glass, 37. Oh my goodness. And like I said, that's okay. That's okay. We don't have use for it now, but we will have use for it later. Metal goes over here. And should I have kept these in order of the way they work? No, don't care. Really don't care. Why am I constantly getting stuck there? I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's my computer or what. But I am getting stuck in the weirdest places where there's nothing in front of me. Okay. These will start cranking out materials. I'm going to start having to palletize these things and get them all, out of here. Because look at them, they're spitting out stuff. Look at them. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So let's grab some pallets. Let's just start putting them down. Because it's not going to matter where we put them. We just need to get some out of here. Okay. This one is cranking out pretty quick. So let's just start getting this just put up here. There we go. I'm going to turn this off. And let's start getting this up here. Okay, that's all I had of that. All I had of that. Okay. I got a lot of paper and plastic going. So let's start getting that palletized. Let's take 30 of them. Get some of the paper up here. I mean, the funny thing about it is you see so much product, but it does not take that long to get it like organized. Even though it looks like a hot mess, like all of this looks like a mess, but it's fine because it's the way that the mechanic of the game is This stuff is quick to get situated like this. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And I can't express that enough. Okay, so let's get this over here. I need to get it out of my way so I can maneuver. Okay, over here. Plastic. I should take that other palette over here and get that loaded, but hopefully on the next deal, it'll take that one instead of leaving it by itself. At least I'm hoping that it will. I think I want to move all of these in here first so I can see what I have. And then I will go from there. The pressed metal is already kind of accounted for. So let's get the rest of them on pallets. Got some more plastic here. Let's get this sawdust on here. That's 24 votes. I wonder if I can get a full pallet of this. Because that was a lot of plastic. Almost. No, no, no. Yep. Full pallet and then a few extras. Let's get these on here. Oh my god. Okay. Al- almost. Almost. Okay, let's get the plastic in here. Boom. Put it. Yeah, see, I think I boxed myself in. That's okay. I can go around the other way if I need to. Press metal. Got glass dust, sawdust, pressed metal. I'm going to have some more paper. These should be some pretty good contracts we can probably do. We can probably do quite a few just off of what we have and then what we anticipate. And that's the difference for me is I think we can pretty much say that we're going to have certain materials coming up over the course of a day or two. So I'm not going to worry about if, like if I have some of it right now, then I probably, probably won't take me that long to get the rest. It's when I have to like completely get everything that will probably bother me. So like for example, if I have a contract for 48 kilograms of anything and I don't have any in stock, nor do I have any um in the any of the raw materials or anything like that, and then yeah, I would get concerned. But in this case, I won't do that to myself. I'm going to pre-get the materials and then worry about the contracts later. Some people look at the contracts first and then say, oh, yeah, this one is a lucrative contract. I want to do that first, which makes sense. I'm not saying that any of it don't make sense. But from my vantage point, I don't want to put myself in a position where I don't have, you know, the materials and then the contract expires and I guess there's a penalty or something for that. I don't know. But I don't want to do that. So first things first, let's go ahead and do the ones that we have. Do we have one of those? No, no. Let's do this one. Do that one. Okay, we are now level 7. We can get a trash collector. There's another company that's open, and we have access to negotiation skills. Great. Wonderful. This one done. There we go. Okay. Now, let's start from up here. See, now they're looking for the tier 2 type of stuff. Okay. We could do this one right now. Excuse me. Let's bargain for it. We're going to try 600. That tells me I probably could ask for more. But that's fine. That's fine. Deal that, turn around, deliver it. Bam. Just money. Okay. Now let's go over here. We have 18 of these in stock. We only got 1 day left. Well, it's really, yeah, because it'll be today. And then if we can't do it tomorrow, it'll expire. So that's cutting it close. This one is the second stage of glass. This one is also a different stage. This one is. This one we can probably do, or even this one. Does it make sense? See, the ones that are separate, or the ones that give you two different items, I wonder about those myself because it seems like we get better deal if we do them separate. So like the market price for 48. Okay, they're giving us 366 for this. So that's what, like uh 7, 8, 7 or 8 each. Market price is about 6 each. That's okay. This one, if we're getting 7 or 8 each for this, it's more money. We have the material, but let's look at plastic. We just did a plastic one, I think. Well, anyway, what I'm saying is you don't want to put yourself in a position to where you're scrambling and you're stressed out. You don't want to stress yourself out for doing something. This we can get rid of more stuff at a time. So I'm thinking I'm going to ask for a high dollar amount for this and then let them come down. Either way, we're going to get more than. See, they didn't come up enough. I'm going to try 900. They're still at 6 something. 850. No, I said 850. I'm not going to do 860. I said 850. Okay, now we're in the sevens. I'm going to do 825. I need him close to 800. He's not budging, is he? I might be able to get 750, 775 out of this one, I think. 775. 760. Okay. 760 for that. Now we can go ahead and deliver it. I mean that's decent money. I'm not gonna sneeze about that. What else do we have here? We could probably do one of these. That's about 24 more kilo. We don't get that much. I might wait for that one. It's not gonna disappear yet. These I want to get into so bad, but I gotta get more materials. We're only down to 17 and 35 here. They'll be there in the morning. That's the difference for me. They'll be there in the morning. Let's go into the store and see what we want to get. Do we want to start off with the second? I need bigger bags. I'm gonna do that first. Do we want to start off with the second tier of machinery just now? And if so, which one do you want first? Like I said, I'll go in order. I don't give a damn. Because they are looking for those rolls. That'll give me $881 left after if I were to do that. I can upgrade the factory, I can upgrade the storage, upgrade the parking lot, or I can hire this person. He can take 56. You can pick up 56 kilograms of stuff. You know what? Higher. And yes, we want to buy the truck. $800 for the truck is not that bad. I don't know what truck you can get, what box truck you can get that costs you $800 that runs. Okay, it runs. Okay, so I think right there is where we're going to possibly end the episode. It has gone quite some time. It takes a little bit. It takes a little bit. We're gonna sleep first, so that I think that's how it saves. So we're gonna sleep, let it save. We still made some money even after our purchases and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. Um, Snore, enjoy yourself. You know, get it all out, recharge. Now we have our driver over there. We have some deals over here. Hopefully that'll be good. We've got three of them over here. This one, oh my goodness, this wood one. That's great. But it's only 35 kilograms total. So it's good, but then this one is 90% paper, but it's only 38 kilograms total. So I think that's what it means. Like the bigger the stars over here, the more likely it is we'll get um, a lot more of this stuff. We obviously gonna take all of it. You know, we're not. We're gonna send him to get one. I'm gonna go to get the other two. But until the next time, guys, we're gonna end the episode here. I want to thank you for sticking into this with me, for following this game. If you guys already have the game, you have any tips or tricks or whatever, things I'm doing right, things I'm doing wrong, whatever you want to talk about, please leave the comments. Leave the comments, leave a like, hit the like button, subscribe for the next video. Until the next video, guys, I want everyone to please try to stay safe. Have a good one.